Alright. Okay. So welcome back to the Streamies, everybody. We're back with our Sonic Marathon today. We got a nice and easy and probably short stream today. Hopefully short, because my fucking voice is real shredded today, so we'll see how long this takes. It shouldn't take too long on account of what we'll be covering. So today we're going to be looking at mostly two games that came out on the GameCube. A lot of people kind of just look past them a lot of the time, but honestly, the first one's probably a very important game, and the other one is maybe a little forgotten about. So today we're going to be covering some Sonic the Hedgehog collections. You know what? Let's switch this music over here. So a lot of these games that these collections contain, we've already covered, so we're not actually going to be playing probably anything today. We're just going to be looking through what these games have, what they contain, any extras they have, and that'll probably be it. So, pull up one of these. And unfortunately, I know everybody's favorite segment is to go through the games manuals, but these two games manuals, they mostly are just a collection of the older game manuals, so unfortunately we've already been through those manuals, so we're not going to get anything new out of them. I know, it sucks. It's unfortunate. I know everybody looks forward to reading through those manuals, but it's just not to be today. So anyway, way back, we covered a game called Sonic Jam, which was 4 Sonic Classics on one Jam and CD. I don't remember it being 4. Wait a minute. My memory playing tricks on me. Unless they're counting the Sonic Jam Zone as a game, which... Oh, okay, never mind. I see what they did. So, this was a collection on the Sega Saturn that contained Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and then Sonic and Knuckles. Which, at the time, you really were only, I guess, like 4 or 5 years separated. Actually, hold on. When did Sonic Jam come out? Was it 1997? 1997. So you were about 6-7 years-ish away from the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Sure. Ultimately, what we found out when we played it was a decent collection. You got CD quality music for each game. You had a nice little 3D Sonic Zone that contained, honestly, a lot of good Sonic art. And weirdly enough, a really good Sonic animation. So honestly, it wasn't a bad deal to get a nice little compilation of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog's first 3 games. I don't know. It's hard because I don't consider Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles honestly 2 separate games because, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles exist, but most of these compilations they like to separate the two, which I don't see why they do that. But yeah, it was okay. It ultimately wasn't a bad deal back then. I think that's about it for Sonic Jam. Now, let me grab my notes. Switch this over. First game we'll be covering today will be... It doesn't even fucking show up. Great. What's up? We'll be doing a lot of talking today. There. Just cover my beautiful face there. We'll be covering Sonic Mega Collection today, which... where are my notes? The purpose of Sonic Mega Collection was to introduce younger players to the original games in the Sonic series. So this made sense because... Oh my god, you're gonna play the best game. We've already played every game in the Sonic Mega Collection. And Sonic Gems Collection exists. What are you talking about? You're crazy. So yeah, this made sense because Sonic was now multi-platform. He was now on new consoles. A lot of the kids that have a GameCube probably didn't have a Sega Genesis or a Sega Saturn to this point. They were probably Nintendo kids, so a lot of the kids probably didn't play the original Sonic games. So this was their way of introducing all the kids to the older games. The games in the compilation use a Sega Genesis Mega Drive emulator developed by Sonic Team themselves. And the team chose to focus on Sonic's most popular titles. Which, we'll have to see how the emulators are, because as we saw in Sonic Adventure, their emulators can be iffy. Because those Game Gear titles in Sonic Adventure were not emulated great. The games aside, the collection also includes high-resolution instruction booklets for the games, scans of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books published by the Archie Comics, which I don't know if the Sonic Mega Collection is available in Japan. It probably is. It'd be dumb if it wasn't. This might be one of the only ways that Japan was... this is Sonic Jam. Mega Collection. It's probably one of the only ways that the Japanese Sonic audience is being shown the Archieverse. Yeah, December 2002. So they're probably going to be looking at them and being like, what's going on over here? What's going on in the West? Sonic Spinball finally makes sense. And Sonic-themed videos and illustrations. This game also marks an early appearance of Cream the Rabbit for North American audiences. Because this game came out in 2002, so we're a little desynced in our timeline. I didn't want to cover this one by itself, so I figured we'd wait until Sonic Gems Collection. So this game came out before Sonic Heroes, and honestly before Sonic Advance 2. Because you can find a artwork of Cream the Rabbit in the extras section. Which now that I think about it, I don't remember if this game came out before Sonic Adventure DX, but there you go. And we'll talk about the next one in a bit. So, Sonic Mega Collection! What did this compilation contain? It contained Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Obviously. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic and Knuckles, which it's, again, really weird that we don't just fuse them together into Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, because that's essentially what these are. You have to remember Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is part 1, and Sonic the Hedgehog... well, Sonic and Knuckles is part 2. They're the same game, just broken into 2 parts. It doesn't make sense. We got Sonic 3D Blast. Sonic Spinball. Okay, we're kind of losing it. Some of these we're kind of dipping in quality here. Just a teensy bit. Just a teensy tiny bit. The Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Alright, we're bringing it back. Quality's coming up. And then, you know, we hit a little weird spot where it's like, oh, we also have Knuckles in Sonic 2. The Blue Spheres. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Alright, so we have technically 3 versions of Sonic 3 in this compilation where we're kind of losing it. Just a teensy bit. You also have the option, weirdly enough, to unlock Flicky. Which, you know what? Not so weird, because as we discovered at the very beginning of the Sonic Marathon, the little birds, the little animals we're saving, those are Flickies. So, technically, the introduction, the first game in the Sonic series is not even about Sonic the Hedgehog, but about Flicky. A nice little port of an arcade classic. But that's not all! You also get, Rystar? Rystar? Sonic Classic Rystar. Or, if you live in Japan, because unfortunately we didn't get these in the American one, you also got the Ooze and Comic Zone. I can't say anything about the Ooze, but Comic Zone, man. That's a good fucking Sega Genesis game, which, honestly, the reason these weren't included in the American release was they were worried that the rating would go up from an E to a T, so that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate, because those are some good games. So, ultimately, this is everything you're getting in the Sonic Mega Collection. It's, well, aside from... Okay, hold on. Rystar can stay. It's not a bad deal. And if, honestly, from what I remember, when this game came out, this was just in every budget dumpster $20 game pile ever. So, $20, you could get a lot. But it doesn't stop there, because, what was it, a year later? A year or so later, they released Sonic... Thank you, Streamlabs. They released Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which was for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, which contained everything we have here about the comics. We'll talk about that. It's part of the extras. It's not the main draw for this. It's a nice little bonus. So, if you got Sonic Mega Collection Plus, what you got was a bunch of shitty Game Gear games! You got Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Gear, Sonic Labyrinth on the Game Gear, you got Sonic Chaos on the Game Gear, Sonic Blast on the Game Gear, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine also on the Game Gear. Sonic Drift, which, sure, whatever. And that's is your incentive to buy Sonic Mega Collection again. Hope you wanted to play these shitty ass Game Gear games, because I know I didn't. So you get a lot here, a whole lot, for $20. It is pretty good. You know, aside from the Game Gear games, which I remind you, for most kids, most people, this is probably their only way of playing these games. Nobody had a Game Gear. A lot of the kids who had a GameCube, a PS2, or an Xbox probably didn't have a Sega Genesis, so this is their ideal way of going through this, weirdly enough. I don't know who was hankering for Game Gear games, but here we are. So let's get this going. Let's take a look at Sonic Mega Collection. And now I need to remember that we need to put this in the 640, 480, or else the Wii is going to have a fit. We're probably going to have to resize this, as always, because life can't be easy. Never be easy. Alright. This is probably a very important game on the GameCube. Because a lot of people got to experience the first few Sonic games. Or as Sega put it, the popular Sonic games. Wow. Even in the demo, they couldn't get away from the terrible goddamn slot machine. Alright, so let's take a look. So we got the games, we got the manuals, we got the options. Well, we gotta check out the options first, don't we? Show me what you've got. Oh. Nothing. Nothing, that's what they got. I don't know why I bothered. Alright. Let's take a look at the manuals real quick. They said high quality scans of the manuals. Were they telling the truth? Yeah, they were. Some high quality pictures. B Sonic, B Atomic, the classics. Lampposts. Let's check on something that isn't regularly. Oh yeah, no. I kind of figured they would just be like weird, like scanner scans. Somebody just took their actual manual, just put it in a scanner, but no, these are very high quality. You can give them that. Even though, you know, some of them aren't even in color. All of them are in color. So let's take a look at the game quality. Actually, let's make sure I have all the games unlocked first. I do not! Alright, this is gonna be fun to show off how you unlock games. So, Sonic, let's go with Sonic the Hedgehog. As we saw in Sonic Adventure DX, emulation's hard. Those Game Gear games were emulated very poorly. And it was rough. So let's see how this touted emulator, specifically designed by Sega for the GameCube, works. You know what? That's a good looking Sonic right there. No, this is a very good controlling emulator. I say as I play the game poorly. Played the game very poorly. You know what? This is just gonna lead to me getting fucking flagged on YouTube again. Because people like to claim that they own Green Hill when they super don't. Yeah, so there you go. That runs pretty well. So, hitting the Z button on the GameCube controller, you can go straight to the game title, which I'm pretty sure just means reset. Or you can just straight up exit. So that's pretty good. Pretty alright. Let's try something like Knuckles in Sonic 2. The classic. Good old lock-on technology. Where would we be as a society without good old lock-on technology? This is what you get when you put in Sonic 2 into Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm sorry, Sonic Knuckles. Sonic and Knuckles. If you don't hit start, nothing happens. Now, was this before? Okay, good. This before he was introduced to be able to climb walls? Nope. So, hey, you want to play a version of Sonic 2 that was not designed to be played like this? And your shitty-ass white barriers? God, how embarrassing. You wanna stop, Knuckles? Why are you like this today, Knuckles? Baby. So there you go. So, unfortunately, you don't start with all the games unlocked, which, honestly, they probably should. But if they're gonna go with any method to unlock games, you would think it would be, okay, we'll beat Sonic 1 to get Sonic 2, and so on. It is not that way. So, a lot of these games are locked. I just get the method how to unlock these because it is a little much. Alright, so let's say you want to play not Comic Zone. Let's say you want to play Flicky. Good old Flicky. The way you would unlock Flicky is you would play Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine 30 times. Now what that means is you can either, you know, just play this game naturally 30 times, which I don't know who's enjoying Puyo that much, but honestly, what this just turns into is people loading into the game, hitting exit 30 times. Which, let me tell you, that's how you're going to be unlocking games, that's not ideal! So, the one game I don't have here, Ristar, we need to play Blue Sphere, Knuckles in Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Flicky. 30 times each. That's a little much, don't you think? So essentially, that would mean I would have to sit here for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. Just doing this 30 times for each game. That's 120 times of what? 20 seconds to go in and out? Let's see here. Actually, it might be 10 seconds. Yeah, it's about 10 seconds to go in and out, so do that 120 times. It's not for goddamn Restar. I don't think so. So it's a little much. It's a little much. So let's take a look what's in the extras. Because outside of the games, they promised, hey, some high-quality images. So, the Sonic series, published by Archie Comic Publications, Inc. So these aren't actually the comics. These are just the covers. So don't think you're getting a whole bunch of free Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comics for free. You're not. You're just getting the covers. Zoom in. How do I get rid of this? Fucking, there we go. Archie Comic Publications, Inc. Sonic the Hedgehog's comic book cover gallery and introduction to the world's most way past cool comic. Yeah. History of the series. Flashback to 1993. Sonic had reached superstar status in the video game world, and Sega decided to take Sonic into yet another arena, the 2D world of pen and ink. The characters were licensed to Archie Comics. They published a 4-part miniseries, but due to the popularity of the comic, Archie decided to follow up with a regular series and has been publishing a steady stream of issues since. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. Also, pay attention to the part where it said that characters were licensed to Archie. Usually means that whoever's designing anything for this series doesn't get to keep these characters, but yeah. We've collected as many covers as we could of the series for your viewing pleasure, almost all of which were drawn by fan favorite and longtime contributing artist Patrick Spazient, aka Spaz. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Current issues of Sonic the Hedgehog can be found at local newsstands and comic shops across the country. You can also subscribe to the series. Check the www.archiecomics.com for details. So, I guess because they had to license Archie into here, they at least got a little message to be like, hey, check out Archie. Archie's 60th to 2001. Oh, baby, Archie, you're turning, what, 80, 84, 83? How's it going, Archie? So that's a nice little message there. Okay, I do not think this is the first Sonic the Hedgehog. Despite the fact that it says Sonic the Hedgehog firsts. Fucking $6 Canadian. Wow, comic books used to be cheap. You got Sonic the Hedgehog, you got Knuckles the Echidna, you got Super Sonic, you got Bunny Rabbit for some reason. Where's Sally? Where's Tails? It's a weird choice. Oh, this might actually be the first Sonic comic. Well, these are just, the covers. Hold on here. Sonic the Hedgehog first. Rabbit development. First things first. Or maybe this isn't the best scan because the tiny text. And even this text is a little off. Sonic the Hedgehog, affectionately referred to as the Blue Blur. To say the character was well known when first submitted to us is a possible comic book property is only half right. You see, Sonic was the product of a Japanese artist named Naoto Oshima. Like many of his Japanese colleagues, 4K, yeah. Like many of his Japanese colleagues, Oshima's work seemed influenced by pioneering American animators such as Otto Mesmer, Walt Disney, Iwerks, and Max Fleischer, as well as by the father of Japanese comics and animation, Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog. We don't talk about Sonic's real name. Astro Boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna read. I can barely read this. So, like, for pictures, these cans are great, but for text, holy shit. So is this literally just the first Sonic comic? It is. There he is, the heroes of Knothole Village, Sonic, Tails, Rotor, Sally, and good old Antoine. The villains from the city of Robotropolis, Robotnik, Buzz Bomber, Cluck, Crabmeat, and Caterkiller. This Mega Muck will stop you in your tracks, Sonic. Don't cry for me, Mobius. Yeah, this is literally just the first comic. Which, as you can see, was more focused on, you know, just being a silly little comic book. Didn't take things too seriously, despite the fact that this design for Eggman would be associated with something else a lot darker in a bit. Oh, good old Sally. Gulp. I mean, all the residents of Knothole, huh? Not me, of course. Imagine that. Me idolizing you? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, good old Antoine. This piece of shit. That's a good old Jim Cummings Robotnik right there, if I ever saw one. Do we also get introduced to Evil Sonic in this issue? Oh no, this is what. Hey, it's me. Well, if the writing's so hard to make out, at least it confirms I'm slightly less dyslexic than I thought. Oh no, trust me. This is 2001 GameCube to HDMI scan quality right here. This is where we get introduced to Bunny Rabbit. They grab the rabbit, they bot on the spot, they throw her in the machine, and Sonic kind of saves her halfway, so we got a half bunny, half robot right there. And that's how Bunny Rabbit is made. I want to say one of the more important characters of the Archie Sonic, but I can't say how long she actually sticks around because I've never actually read all the way through the Archie series, which, you know what? I'm gonna have to at some point because I gotta talk about this. I seriously gotta talk about this. Like the Sonic Archie comics, they go nuts. They go crazy. Also, he's fighting a fucking dinosaur. Supersonic. Wait. Supersonic. So this would have had to have been... Yeah, this has to have been around Sonic 2, because there's our special zone. Help Sonic gather rings with your Sega Genesis controller. How's your Genesis skills today, kids? Not fucking dealing with this shit! You get Supersonic, 50 rings. Wait a second. The island... leading up to... Oh, it is! Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The internet has largely warped Archie Sonic. I wouldn't say that. I'd say the people actually going back and looking at how fucking crazy the Archie Sonic was, you know, due to such writers as Ken Penders, which I would highly advise you to look up. It was inevitable that Sega would be like, you know what? Fuck this. Cancel everything Sonic Archie. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna make a new comic dimension, and we're gonna have rules because this shit is getting out of control. Some say Sonic is his real name. Others that Maurice is from Archie. Fuck Penders, yeah. No, we don't talk about Maurice. His name's Sonic. And this man right here is totally not known as Dr. Kintober. It was totally not fused with a rotten egg that transformed him into Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Eggman. That's the type of writing you get in your Sonic Archie. Sonic, is that fucking blackface? Also, what happened to Sally down here? This is when they were still trying to figure out what they were doing with Sally's design. She was pink for a bit, then she was brown. Okay, no, Ken Penders isn't here yet. Not yet. We're still safe for a bit. It's really weird to see that Sonic design next to the Archie designs, because that is just Genesis Sonic. Alright. So that is the, they made me pale. I forgot Robotnik shared his voice with Winnie the Pooh. I think it's safe to say that Jim Cummings was probably 90% of everything in your childhood. That's how it goes. So yeah, this was, I think, the only full comic in here. The rest are just going to be the comic covers. So here's Sonic the Hedgehog first issue! With Pink Sally. July 1st. For $2. That's crazy. I thought join Robotnik's rats. We squeal for real. Wait, so it wasn't monthly? Alright, well, fair enough, every 2 months. Okay, well maybe it is monthly. No smoking. Inflation wasn't that bad. There he is, there's Blackface Sonic. Some hero cleaning chimneys. What do you want? A suit sweeper or a sweet suitor? This is definitely Archie-esque writing. Did Mega Man show up in the series at some points? Yeah, so after they got rid of the Archie, or was it during? It was literally at the point, I think. Was it Archie or was it or was it IDW? It was Archie Comics. All right, so just before Archie was rebooted by Sega, yes, they did team up with Mega Man. Beautiful Joe did show up. A lot of the Capcom characters showed up. Which was... It's what people want. Why can't we actually get that in an actual video game? But then shortly after, the entire universe was reset. Because there was just some awful, awful shit going on in these Archie comics. If Archie does Resident Evil, Leon will struggle to choose between Claire and Ada. I mean... Oh, I was about to say he already does, but no. Unfortunately, that Redfield bloodline is not going anywhere. Oh my god, Sonic Spitball! It's hard enough without having to wear this tie. Oh, because it's a tie-in, you get it? It's a tie-in with Sonic Spitball! God! I don't even know how you make a what, a 30-page comic book based on Sonic Spinball? Redfield Bloodline is on pause for now. Because Chris definitely ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm a speed reader. What a novel. This. Who reads Archie? Just Archie, not Archie Sonic, but Archie in general, because this is the type of shit you get the entire time. It's like, is somebody just sitting there reading this, just guffawing every other page, or are they just reading it because there's nothing else to read? I've never understood the appeal of Archie. Maybe when it was introduced in the 1940s, that was just how humor was. I actually like vanilla Archie comics. Oh, don't say that. What exactly do you like about it? That it's corny as shit? I mean, I can look at old Archie and be like, yeah, that's some good art, but the writing, man. The only thing of Archie I've actually enjoyed was Archie's Weird Mysteries, which nobody fucking remembers from when I was a kid. He's the competition in the dust. Who's the competition? We got Batman, we got Wolverine, there's a gun in there. I think Spider-Man's, yeah, there's Spider-Man. I think that's the Human Torch. Probably Captain America. Oh, man! Jughead is relatable, I guess. I gotta eat all those hamburgers. DuckTales? What? Oh, but fuck all that. Nah, Sonic's what's cool now. That Marvel and DC, don't think that's going anywhere. It's all about Sonic, baby. Oh my god, this isn't even evil Sonic yet. Don't miss the saga of Pseudo Sonic. I'm seeing double. Why not? Wait. Why not? I've got two tails. What's the joke here? What's the joke here? Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog's. Whatever. So this isn't even evil Sonic yet. This is just Metal Sonic before Metal Sonic. Freeze frame. I thought that said something else. I was zoomed out. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog 11 to 20. Wait a second, what? Who's that supposed to be? Not just a cut up, I'm a cut out. I've never read a Western comic issue in years. I don't think anybody has. And even then, it's like, I don't know if they're like any good even. I figured comics would eventually just resort to, hey, we're just gonna start re-releasing better quality versions of old comics, but no. No, they don't. Chuck and Tails. My name is Mud. Yeah. That's a joke, alright. I love to pollute. Most I've done is watch video about Godzilla and Kong versus DC thing. What, was that a thing? I would say, hey, that's not really an even match, but then couldn't just Superman just beat both Godzilla and Kong? Does he fight stuff like that on a daily basis? Just what I've always wanted. Hedgehog under glass. Help, I'm trapped in a corner box and I can't get out. Okay, so this is, I think, where they finally decided what Sally's design was going to be from now on. Which, fair enough. I still think the Archie comics at this point are just issue by issue. There's no long-running plot, I think. You're definitely going to see a transition from these kind of plots, these Archie plots, to just crazy, fucking insane shit. Apparently, but Godzilla whooped Superman's ass and Kong has a Green Lantern. Okay, American comics are a little crazy. Oh my god. Hasta la vista, Robotnik. I'm Sonic. No, I'm Sonic. For the last time, for the first time, I'm beside myself. Was this the issue where Spider-Man Sonic showed up? Because that's canon, apparently. Night of 1,000 Sonics. And then Sonic died. We're, what, 20 issues in and Sonic is dead already? You're so young, only 20 issues old! We dedicate this statue to Sonic, a true hero who sacrificed himself for freedom. Has Dr. Robotnik finally beaten Sonic? Yeah, I don't know about that. Ah, Sonic's back! A couple of bots on my case. The guy in the shadows just blasted that bot. Who could he be? Alright, they got rid of the corner gags. Now they've got the standard going up there. Oh, never mind, they're back! Just burst my bubble, too. God damn it. This isn't even when we start getting into the crazy art. Also, hey, there's a new villain. This issue, Dr. Robotnik, Freedom Fighter? Ah, it's Evil Sonic! So this early in the series, this concept wasn't taken very seriously, but this character would come back and eventually be renamed one Scourge the Hedgehog. One cool dude, so keep track of this. These other two, nobody cares about that. But this guy, we're gonna keep an eye on. Evil Sonic is back, baby, and he's more human than ever. It's getting so you can't tell the good guys from the bad guys anymore. Sonic's death was greatly exaggerated. Yeah, just a bit. And it's not going to be the first time. We're going to get a lot of Sonic's dead? Question mark. Metal Sonic! Fucking Christ, we went from Evil Sonic. Well, we went from, what? Evil Sonic in issue like 2 or 3 to Evil Sonic now, who's just Sonic with a leather jacket, some boots, and some cool shades. So, oh, now here's actual Evil Sonic. So Sonic CD exists now. Sonic CD okay. So this is their adaptation of Sonic CD. Which means that Amy Rose now exists too. Stifley! Uh-oh. This summer, Sonic gets to chill and way, way past cool. Sonic the Hedgehog goes hog wild. Sonic Triple Trouble. Okay, so the Game Gear exists at this point. So does Fang the Sniper. And I'm hoping this isn't just another, what? Dr. Eggman and Sonic have to team up again? He was my best friend! Cries Tails. Oh! So Sonic is probably evil in this issue. Writer Ken Penders! Alright! Now we get to slowly watch this series dissolve into crazy bullshit that eventually Sega would be like, you know what? Enough of this. Like, Sega didn't keep track of what was going on in these Archie comics. And eventually when they did check in, they were like, what? You killed Robotnik? Excuse me? What? When did that happen? Like 100 issues ago? Excuse me? So they had to bring him back, which Ken Penders was very upset about. Again, I highly recommend looking up any of the YouTube analysis videos on Ken Penders, because holy shit. These comics get crazy. Everybody has indigestion. You've got the freedom fighters right where you want them. All right, so these comics are insinuating that Sonic is evil, despite the fact that we have an evil Sonic. So it's very, very likely that this is just evil Sonic without the leather jacket. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the dragon too. This dragon goes crazy. Eventually there's a storyline with this dragon where she's getting abused by her boyfriend. Domestic violence. Alright, so Sally has been roboticized. And then here's Uncle Max. At least I think that was his name. What's his name, Uncle Max? Sonic's uncle, who is roboticized. This is probably where we find out his real name, too. Oh boy, you can see the art style is slowly starting to change, too. Knuckles' solo story inside. So this was also a thing with Ken Penders. Is that, boy, Sonic would just stop showing up in these Sonic comics because Ken Penders would start introducing his own characters and only write about his characters. And there would be less and less time for Sonic to show up. And then he got real interested in this Knuckles characters. This Knuckles guy kept showing up. Also, that's just a fucking Transformer. And Sega had to be like, or was it was either Sega or Archie had to be like, we need Sonic in this fucking comic, sir. Please. Also, there's that evil skunk asshole. Yeah, okay. The art style is slowly changing. Knuckles' solo story inside! Ken Penders is really taking a liking to this Knuckles character. And the only way they could get Sonic back in this Sonic comic is by giving Ken Penders a separate Knuckles comic to write so that they could focus on Sonic here. What the fuck is happening here? Is this Chili? You'll never guess where Sonic battles this time. I'm gonna assume he's in somebody's fucking stomach. Sonic has officially been already bored. Got stomach acid, we got pizza. Holy shit. Uncle Max. Alright. So, as you can see, Sonic comics are not so much silly anymore. They're kind of taking a more serious route. Alright, now Sally's dead. Bunny Rabbot solo story inside. Alright. They really like these robots. They literally reused these pictures just over here. Tails side story. Alright, and then this is when Mecha Madness starts here. So this was supposed to be the ending of the huge arc. The huge first arc where Sonic's like, you know what? I'm gonna get roboticized. And I'm gonna remain in control, and everybody's like, Sonic, that's a bad idea. But then he gets roboticized. Also, here's Fang. Thanks here. Oh boy. What the fuck is that? Hold on. What are these? What are those? Uh-huh. What's going on here? What's going on? What's with some of these poses? Evil Sonic's back! And evil Knuckles is just French Knuckles? What's going on here? They put a goddamn beret on Knuckles and now he's evil? They can't trust the French is what we're getting out of this. Oh my god. And then there's this fucking arc. So Sonic, longtime hero. Sure, he's a little arrogant. He's got an ego. But he always does the right thing. He has saved everybody so many times. And then this fucking skunk shows up in the Freedom Fighters. And eventually they're like, hey, wait, there's a traitor in our mix. Who could it possibly be? This new skunk that just showed up? Or Sonic? And then they start to think Sonic's the traitor. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And yet, no, it turns out to be the skunk, obviously, but... This is it. The ultimate battle begins here. Endgame! Sally is presumed dead, and Sonic is to blame. I'm remembering some of this. The hunt is on. The Freedom Fighters are after Sonic. Because he's a traitor and he killed Sally! Sonic the Fugitive. And there's the dragon again. I think this is literally the issue where it's like she's getting abused by her boyfriend. She's like, no, dragons can tell when people are telling the truth, and Sonic is telling the truth. And then this was the big 50, where Endgame ended, and the first big arc was over. And I think literally this is where Eggman dies. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog victory, and Sega has no idea. Also, Amy's here. Oh my god. Wait, is that Bean? Wait, is that Bean? Yeah, there's Bean the Dynamite. Who's in this crowd? Whoever that is? Bark the Polar Bear? Is that Alex Kidd? Alright, so Sonic the Fighters is out. Is this a fucking Dick Tracy reference? Alright. Is that Howard the Duck? Also, what is happening here? Is this green fart gas? Guess who's coming to dinner? Alright, the egg robos are here. Snively has taken over, I guess. Is that Alex Kidd? We're 50 issues in, and things are starting to get weird. Oh yeah, here's the new villain. It was a big fucking mammoth. I don't remember him ever being really interesting. Is this evil Sonic or is this another Sonic? How many Sonics do we have here? Oh. Okay, so the Sega Saturn is now out. These were two omnipotent beings. It was... what the fuck was it? I can't remember their names. It was like Yin and Yang or something. Sonic Archie twins? Definitely was not gonna answer that. Basically, they were opposites. Like, they had the powers of, like, Mr. Mixelplex. I don't know who, I have no idea who that is. Yeah, they killed Eggman and they introduced a new original villain. And like 1,000 original characters. And eventually Sonic would slowly start to just stop showing up in his own comic. It's a little ridiculous. Talk about being put on a pedestal. I think you may have made that joke already. At last, Ixis Naugus! Oh my god, it's Morgan Freeman! Who is Nate Morgan? Alright. Eventually, Sega would be like, no, you have to bring Eggman back. This is getting ridiculous. So that mammoth we were introduced to earlier wasn't the real villain. It was this guy. He was the big god. My god. My god. What have I done? I can't tell. Is this supposed to be like an Indiana Jones? World's most way past cool comic. Hope you survived the experience. Okay, we're also getting into the era where this font is becoming very popular. We're probably gonna see it on literally every... God damn it! Juice Joint Jeopardy! Facing the fury of Kodos! Who's that? Is that Sally? Why does she dress like that more often? How many issues do we have here? Oh, we got about 110. Probably the strangest Sonic issue you will ever read. I don't think that. The end begins now. I don't think that's going to be the case. Hey, guess who's back? Back in business. I think this is when they reintroduce Eggman, but he's in his Sonic Adventure design. This should be around when Sonic Adventure is introduced, right? What's the year? There is no year. Above and Beyond. Okay, we're in space. You! Is it Eggman? It is! And he's brought back as Dr. Robotnik from Sonic Adventure, and I'm pretty sure he's like a weird cyborg. Because Sega was like, you need to bring Eggman back. What have you been doing this whole time? I'm coming. Okay, how many characters can we recognize on this page? A new beginning. We just brought Eggman back. Y2K? Okay. Guaranteed to keep you entertained throughout the millennia. Yeah, I don't know about that. Amy Rose. Also, I don't think that's a Chaos Emerald. Oh, this is a Sonic Adventure tie-in. Oh! Oh, yeah. I bet it is. Can't wait to see what's going on with, oh my god, Froggy. What happened? What happened, Froggy? I can't wait when we get to the Sonic Adventure 2 tie-in. Oh my god, Gamma, what happened? Oh, so is that supposed to be Chaos? Oh. Yeah, that is Chaos. Oh. Oh lord, this isn't even part of the tie-in anymore. Okay, well maybe it is still part of the tie-in. Well, why did they get rid of the tie-in thing? Also, wait! So has this comic just been covering pre-Sonic Adventure? And now this is the start of Sonic Adventure and this is the end of Sonic Adventure? This is still the end of Sonic Adventure? Ten-hit combo. That is not Metal Sonic. That is Mecha Sonic. All right. Noted. Hey, didn't I beat you last month? Not exactly. Negative relations. Is this where Sonic gets roboticized? I don't think it is. Besieged. Why? Why is he back? You know he's evil! Who the fuck is this guy? Is it Eggman? Oh, these guys are back. God damn it. Are these guys important because they keep showing up? I'm gonna have to read the next 10 issues. I need to know what's happening. What's going on? Sonic Shuffle tie-in? How do you tie that in? Are we doing Sonic the Traitor again? How many times are we gonna rehash this? Oh. Is this when anime starts getting Hello Kitty? What the fuck? That's not Hello Kitty, that's our original fan character, Hello Batman. This is when anime starts getting real popular. Or at least the art style. Americans are not quite so good at, you know, translating it, and we get those How to Draw Anime books seen everywhere in the early 2000s. Spider-Man? Spider-Man? Oh, I don't want to know what's going on here. Alright, well, I guess Sonic has unlocked full cowling. He's either a ninja or a vigilante. I assume the cape means he's a vigilante. Shadow, that... Oh my god, that is a weird picture of Shadow. Here's the official Sega Dreamcast adaptation of Sonic Adventure 2, exactly how I remember it. And now it's over. And Sonic is in love with whoever this is instead of Sally. He's got weird metal arms now. What is happening? Oh, that's her arms. The love triangle. So, for the longest time, it was always Sally being like, nah, man, I like this skunk guy. But no, I really like Sonic. But this skunk guy. Now the tables have turned. Now Sonic's falling in love with other ladies. Which eventually Sega would also be like, this has to stop! Why is this comic so horny? Super Knuckles, Hyper Knuckles. Gotta go boom. Is that Dark Spine Sonic? Wow. I don't know what's going on down here. That they're now superheroes versus Galactus Eggman. Is that fucking Maria? Is this the Burning Rangers? What's going on back here? Dragon's Lair? Are these crossovers? Who the fuck are these guys? What's going on? Say it isn't so. The return of the original Dr. Aerobotnik. Yeah, so that's the original. And this was like a fucking weird cyborg goop man? I don't remember. And now he's in the Arctic. Isolation. Oh, hey, there's the president. War games. Unfortunately, that's the last we'll see of that. But here's where, you know, Ken Penders was given his own little Sonic series so that we could return to actually focusing on Sonic. In the Sonic comics. Oh my god. Fucking Espio, what's going on? Espio, what's going on with your forehead? Who did this to you? Oh man. So the Chaotix crew were very in. Oh my god, Mary Sue's here. At least I think that's her name. What was her name? Was it Mary Sue? What was her name? Lara? No, it's not Lara Sue. That's his daughter. Is it Julie Sue? I think it's Julie Sue. How goes? What game are we on? Oh, we're on Sonic Mega Collection. Today we're just taking it easy and we're going through the Sonic Mega Collection and the Sonic Gems Collection. So we're just going through the extras. Which means we're going to be looking at some of this insane fucking Sonic art. Sonic Archie art. What's going on back here? This is very early 2000s. And as you'll see, this Lara Sue, Ken Penders is going to get a real interest in this character. Julie Sue. So much so that, hey, some of the actual characters are just gonna stop showing up. Because he really likes this character. And even though Knuckles and Julie Sue are technically related, love finds a way. I don't know who that is. That's just Knuckles with a sweet little piece of hair. This is also where we start getting like 1,000 just Knuckles recolors. Which Ken Penders does own every single one of them now. They just can't be echidnas. What is even going on? And again, who is this? Is that not Sonic? Oh no, because Sonic has black eyes, clearly. This Sonic has green eyes. Different character. This is where Charmy's friend dies of a drug overdose. It turns out that Charmy's actually a prince. Buy Sonic comics, yeah. Oh, the goddamn amusement park arc. I had one issue of this once. There's the hat. I don't know where this fucking hat came from, but it keeps showing up. It's part of Knuckles' lore, and it just disappears eventually. Also, your villain in these Knuckles comics is literally just a Knuckles in a robe. Oh, that fucking skunk. Don't tell me that skunk is back. I don't want it. Keep him out of here. Echidna. Oh my god, is this when the racism starts happening? There was definitely a story. Panders. There was definitely a story arc in these Knuckles comics where. Who was it? It was either dogs or. It was some species moved in. They're like, these echidnas are no good. Get out of here. Oh. Oh. I see. 25th anniversary. Has it really been 25 years of this shit? Or are we just celebrating 25 issues? It's 25 issues. Okay, thank God. It's like, no, there's no way there's been 25 years of this. Oh my god, she is falling in love with Knuckles. Also, Charmy is in love with whatever this is. Just ignore the fact that these two are related. It's fine. It's super fine. Guest starring Princess Sally. Have to put that on the title, huh? Right on the front. That people know. Who is Monk? Monk. How is this connected to Knuckles' past? I don't think it is! Hunter and the Hunted? I think he just wanted to do a weird, like... no guns? A weird Bigfoot arc. Alright. Enough of that. Oh, this is the crossover, the Knuckles and Sonic crossover comic that everybody was yearning for. The two universes finally colliding. Okay, and this is the one we saw. Sonic Kids. God, this was the worst fucking trend in the 90s. We'll take our characters and make them ugly children. Holy shit. Holy shit. What is going on with your feet? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, hey, here's the fucking crossover with Spawn. This is why they're blacked out, because they can't actually show these characters. It's supposed to be like Spawn and a bunch of characters over here. And then again, now we're into that weird early 2000s anime art style where they tried to do anime. And we had 1,000 of those how to draw anime books. No, they're not back! Get them out of here! So sick of this shit. At least they're playing good Sonic games. Guest starring Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Oh my god, Sonic Underground. Oh my god, Sonic Underground! Oh no! Chaos crossover. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about this. Never again. Into the dumpster. Whose comic is this? Well, it's definitely not your comic, Sonic. The best. This is definitely not Sonic's comic anymore. What the fuck? Hey kids! Sonic here! Sonic? Sonic here to present you a Sonic and Knuckles story that will be sure to leave you beside yourself. Who the fuck is Sonic? Here's our Sonic Adventure crossover. Again. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Other series. Yes, tell me about the other series. The Sonic Blast comic. That we definitely needed because everybody loved Sonic Blast. Sonic the Hedgehog in your face! Always said Sonic has a big mouth, but this is ridiculous. Oh good, the classic Archie humor is back. The kids are coming with me. Hey kids, you're coming with me! Sonic Quest, the Death Egg Saga? The Death Egg Saga, we're still there? The Death Egg Saga? Okay, so this was the Sonic and Knuckles crossover. Never mind, this is the Sonic and Knuckles crossover. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 crossover. Like a madness. And then these guys. Is the Tails spin-off. I don't even know if this was like based off of Tails Adventure or Tails Sky Patrol. I think this is just their own original Tails stuff. Also, Knuckles is here, and he's got some fucking legs. Oh, triple trouble, alright. You know what, fair enough. Get Fang in here. The Princess Sally crossover. Or not crossover, spin-off. Because they're like, we need a comic for girls. And this fucking skunk is back! We know he's evil. Get him out of here. And now there's evil Sally. Oh, that's enough of fucking comic books. He loves freedom and he hates injustice. He can be short-tempered, but if he sees anyone in trouble, he's the first to help out. He's Sonic, the world's fastest hedgehog. Older illustration of Sonic from the Japanese character style book. The Sonic image is also a corporate icon for Sega. That's one of my biggest fight ever. Yeah, clearly. Older illustration of Sonic from the US character style book. This is well-known image of Sonic from Archie comics, cartoons. Sonic has a much more mellow look to him. And they even give you the specific colors you should use for Sonic. New illustration of Sonic from the International Character Style book. Part 1. This Sonic looks more hip with his cool green eyes. Yeah. Illustration of Sonic from the International Character Style book, Part 2. This Sonic looks more hip with his cool green... What is with the green eyes? That's not the cool thing about him! Illustration from Sonic from the International Character Style book, Part 3. He looks hip with his green eyes! And then here's the Sonic Advance design. Sonic's trusted partner, Miles Prower, aka Tails. The relationship started with this two-tailed fox. Started to follow Sonic on his adventures. Through his experiences together, Tails becomes brave and courageous. Alright, so here's classic Tails. He was definitely very cute back then. Oh my god. I hate this design. This design showed up so much. God damn. Yeah, 13 to adult. And then here's his modern design, which was a very good translation. What do they have to say? Is it about his eyes? Hold on. Illustration of Tails from the International Character Style book, Part 2. Although he looks more athletic and confident, he still has very childlike qualities. Also has very cool blue eyes. Here's his tornado. And then let me get Sonic Advance. Yeah, Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance 2. Knuckles. Descended from a warrior clan, Knuckles the Echidna is honest and fierce. He is both Sonic's friend and rival. With the sharp spikes on his fists, he can burrow into the ground and scale walls. His trademark is his stylin' red dreadlocks. Yeah, there's derpy looking Knuckles. Also, we're getting to the point where some of these scans are so old that the scans are blending in with the paper. Really tell he's a lone wolf. And then they immediately lead to his modern design, which is a very good design. is Sonic Adventure 2. Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik. An extraordinary scientist who's always plotting to take over the world with his machines. Even with his amazing IQ of 300, he's still no match for Sonic. His ingenious mind has led to the invention of countless machines, from humongous ships of destruction such as the Death Egg and the Death Carrier, down to tiny robots powered by innocent animals trapped inside them. There he is. There's Roosevelt himself. He is well known for being an evil genius and having a round balloon-like body. Balloon? Sure that's not an egg? Oh my god! Oh! Where's his teeth? Why does he have 2 teeth? Oh. I don't like it. See, this is the good design. Talk about his eyes. Out of all the characters, this character has probably changed the most. He's evolved into a stylish and elegant-looking scientist. Sonic and Eggman have been temporarily joining hands to fight greater threats these days. Yeah, no, this has been such a good redesign of Eggman. Other characters. Well, you got Amy Rose, of course. Amy made her first appearance in Sonic CD. It wasn't really until Sonic Adventure that she started to appear as an active player in the Sonic series. And it was a good redesign, too. Shadow is the main character of the Dark Side from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. His gliding movements are just as cool as Metal Sonic's maneuvers. Look at this cool-ass design. Forever cool. Rouge. Rouge is definitely a unique character with her flashy style. She makes her appearance in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Big the Cat appears in Sonic Adventure. Despite his large size, he is a gentle, warm-hearted guy who just happens to talk very slowly. He's always looking for his buddy Froggy. That's how you spell Froggy? The robot E102 Gamma appears in Sonic Adventure. It is truly sad to see him have to fight through countless battles against his brothers. Yeah. Chow made their debut in Sonic Adventure. You grow attached to them as you raise them. And then we got Hero Chow, Dark Chow, and then Cream! Her first appearance! Cream the Rabbit will make her first appearance in Sonic Advance 2. This adds another cute character to the bunch. Yeah, so there you go. Technically, she would show up here in Sonic Adventure DX before she would actually show up in Sonic Advance 2. Which again, she was supposed to originally debut in Sonic Heroes, so this is spoilers. Sonic Adventure package illustration. Okay, yeah. There it is, Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle! Sonic Advance. No Sonic Advance 2 yet because, it's still a ways away. Sonic Adventure. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll never look back. I've got no regrets. Because time doesn't wait for me. I choose to go in my own way. Of the Hedgehog with his legendary soap shoes. I'm gonna be honest, I've never really liked this pose for Sonic. It's weird. Amy Rose. Okay, so judging by these, I'm imagining the last one's gonna be the Knuckles one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. And then here's some of the, the calendar designs. They keep bringing this up. That was Sonic's motto. Also, I'm imagining we're gonna get that weird picture of Knuckles with his sunglasses. Magazine, Santa Sonic. Sonic Adventure 2. This was a calling card illustration. I thought this was a wallpaper they gave out. Also, don't think I didn't notice that this is just the same picture of Tails. You just put a coat on him. Fuckers. Okay, so also, despite the fact that Sonic CD isn't included in this game, they did include the Sonic CD intro movie. Weird enough. I'm not gonna complain. I remember watching this a lot. So I'm pretty sure they also included the ending too, so there was no reason to ever actually play Sonic CD. Sonic CD ending movie, yeah. Great, now I never have to play Sonic CD. Even though we already did. Is this the good ending or is this the bad ending? Oh, this is the good ending. This is the kind of anime we needed. Not Sonic X. re-edited introduction video that was shown at the World Hobby Fair, Japan 2002. Watch for rare graphics of Sonic. Alright. Let me see those rare graphics of Sonic. Oh, nighttime. Also, as you can see, the railing wasn't actually loading in fast enough. Yeah, I was about to say that this gameplay isn't correct because the characters aren't spamming special attacks. Pick up the Sonic Advance and take your Chow with you everywhere you go. To the meat grinder. Sonic Advance 2. Game Boy Advance brings you the all-new Sonic Advance 2. Get a sneak peek here. Re-edited introduction video that was shown at the World Hobby Fair, Japan 2002. Sonic Advance 2! Which means, fair enough, the highly anticipated sequel is coming soon. What the fuck is this song? I don't remember this song being in the game. Man, look how good Sonic Advance 2 is. Sonic, Knuckles, Tails. Are they gonna show off Cream? How good and perfect Sonic Advance 2 is. Is this the credit song and I just don't remember it? Oh yeah, no, Cream's not there! They aren't showing Cream. Weird. History of Sonic re-edited introduction video that was shown at the World Hobby... Okay, yeah, I get it. Show me the history of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic in Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance. Sonic never hesitates to help when he sees injustice. Is this a history of Sonic, or is this just, hey, look at Sonic Adventure 2, it's real cool? History of Sonic. Give it to me. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's grand debut. Are we gonna go through every Sonic? What is with these sound effects? These must have been from Sonic Jam? Are we literally gonna go through every single Sonic game? I mean, we skipped Flicky, so clearly we can't be going through every single one. It's probably just gonna go through each one that is in this collection. Also, what is with these ring sounds? Do. Guess not. I'm sorry, do you mean Sally Acorn, as the manual kept telling me? Who's this Amy Rose you keep speaking of? Oh, that good old Michael Jackson soundtrack. Like a Knuckles. Locked on cartridge. Never get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Completely different game. God, this feels like forever ago when we were doing this in the marathon. Sonic Jam? They're really counting that as a separate game, huh? Are they gonna show off that it was just a collection? Sonic Jam was really not this. Yeah, we kind of skipped like a lot of Game Gear games here. Like a lot of Game Gear games. Adventure with all the Sonic characters and a mission to defeat Dr. Robotnik. Q Chow also make their first appearance. Well, this is not the Sonic Adventure. This is from Sonic Adventure 2. Don't show me Chow footage from Sonic Adventure 2 and tell me it's 1. Okay, there's all the Sonic games. Here's our entire marathon so far. Sonic Schoolhouse was in this. Sonic Garfield combo pack was in there. Oh my god. That was an actual list of everything we've done. Well, that's everything in Sonic Mega Collection, which, again, for what most people got for $20, this was a pretty decent package. You know, aside from the having to unlock everything through bullshit methods, but who's playing Flicky 30 times? Who's playing Blue Sphere 30 times? Ridiculous. Anyway. Give me a sec. We'll switch to the next disc. The next game we're covering. So the next game we're covering is, I can't believe we got 2 hours out of Sonic Mega Collection. So the next game we're covering is a game called Sonic Gems Collection. This was released a few years later, and it was meant to be a follow-up to Sonic Mega Collection. However, Sonic Mega Collection was focused on Sonic's more popular titles. Sonic Gems Collection was more focused on Sonic's more obscure and harder to access titles. So this game would include Sonic the Fighters, an arcade game. So for the longest time, this was the only way to really play this game at home. Became rare to find. I've got a copy back there. It also included Sonic CD, which, again, without a Sega CD or, the PC version of the game, there wasn't really a way to access Sonic CD at home. Sonic R! If you didn't own a Sega Saturn or a PC copy of Sonic R, this was your ideal way of playing it. Unfortunately, it was the PC version of it, so the ring sounds were horribly, horribly loud. And then, so, 3 must-have hits. The big sellers for this were Sonic CD, Sonic Fighters, and Sonic R. How did they fill up the rest of this? With fucking Game Gear games. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Game Gear. Sonic Spinball Game Gear. Sonic Triple Trouble Game Gear. Sonic Drift 2. Tails Sky Patrol. Tails Adventure, which honestly not a bad game. And, the other classic Sonic games. Vector Man and Vector Man 2. Not Sonic games. Weird choice. Weird choice. Or, if you were in Japan, you got access to Bonanza Bros. Another Genesis series. But if you're also in Japan, you got access to Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. So, man, we kind of missed out. Because that's 4 titles exclusive to the Japanese version. So, Sonic Gems Collection. Honestly, I really enjoy Sonic R. The Sonic CD was okay. You really just wanted to watch the opening and the ending a lot. And then Sonic the Fighters was alright. Not probably as good a package as Sonic Mega Collection, but it does give you access to some of these, I guess, forgotten Sonic games. So I guess we can forget it for that. Just this once. Just this once. So let's see what we get in Sonic Gems Collection here. Progressive mode, which destroys everything. Sega! Sonic Gems Collection! Which, hey, we did use this to play some of those Game Gear games, because unlike Sonic Gems Collection, this one actually has save states. Which that's nice. Really wish we could get one of these games to have a consistent aspect ratio. So yeah, this had Sonic the Fighters, Sonic CD, Sonic R, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Game Gear, Sonic Spinball Game Gear, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, Tails Adventure, and then, Vector Man 1 and 2. I don't get the point of the Game Gear games because, again, at this point, Sonic Adventure DX came out, and most of these Game Gear games were on Sonic Adventure DX. So we didn't need these. I think these were literally just put here to fill up space. How do the manuals look? Oh, are they just... Oh, yeah, they are. They're just taking the things that were strapped to the... joysticks. Yeah, there's everybody's movesets. What I wanted to look at is this. Oh my god, no, they still have the garbage scans! Look at this! Look how pixelated he is! And is this one also... This one is also Princess Sally! Good old Princess Sally, everybody's favorite. Amy Rose who? And look at that, we even get 2 different manuals for Sonic R. The Sega Saturn version and the PC version. Which is, hey, this is the original one I played. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. I want to check the PC version. Oh my god, it's using these terrible designs. The PC version did change her name to Amy, though, so... A little hindsight fixed that. So it was literally just the Sega CD version. That was like, nah, it's Princess Sally, man. Amy who? Extras, hints, credits. It's for Sonic R. Move the character R on the title screen. Great. Skip the staff credits. Hidden song. If you play the Radiant Emerald secret stage as Supersonic, we'll play a different song. These aren't so much hints, are they? Good hints. Good hints. So aside from those games, what else do you get in Sonic Gems Collection? You get a giant museum. You got Sonic the Fighter's logo. Here's Sonic. These scans are maybe not as good as the Sonic Mega Collection. Because again, the scans, the white parts of the image are blending in with the background. So you get these weird images where her feet are just part of the background. But yeah, we get a nice little look at the models here. Being the Dynamite, everybody. Everybody's favorite. Really wish, like, actual PNGs for these existed. Full power is on using Model 2 board. Sega standard CG board. I was about to say, wait. Sonic the Fighter's logo on the Japanese version. Okay. This is the Oh, so in the US it was called Sonic Championship. Not Sonic the Fighters. And then there's Supersonic, which was hard enough to unlock as it was. Sonic CD. To live a life of power, you must have faith that when you believe is right, even if others tell you you're wrong. First thing you must do to live a life of power is to find courage. You must be ready to reach beyond the boundaries of time itself. And to do that, you will need... All you need is the will to take the first step. Thanks, Sonic CD. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Sonic Gems collection also had songs you could unlock. Like this song. It's called Are You Brave? Honestly, a lot of these are art we've seen already. With Sonic Mega Collection, a lot of the art in there was stuff we hadn't seen yet. Oh, see, this is good art. I want to see more of this. All right, Sonic R. Harry of AIF. Oop. Wait. What's the difference here? Why is this? Yeah, the blue's just off. The perfect Sonic doesn't exist. Yeah? I don't know what song this is. This is a Burning Ranger remix? Oh, it's a Samba de Amigo Daytona song. I didn't know that. This is probably the worst Knuckles has ever looked, honestly. Maybe it looks pretty good. Yeah. You go there, you go along the bridge, and then you hop over. Some Jellyfish Jam's going.
Let's go.
Yeah, those are the full stages. What's going on with his leg? Where did they scan this from? What is this big line in the middle? Sonic Jam. Wait, are we done with Sonic R already? Where's the secret characters? Eh. Oh, here's Sonic Jam. And here's that Sonic Jam art that inspired the redesign of Sonic. We're just going. Yeah, we've seen a lot of this art through Sonic Jam. So sick of this art already. Oh, look how cute and round he used to be. Much like a Pikachu. Alright, see, this is what I want more of. What that weird Sonic in everyday situation art. Like his classic bicycle. And again, these scans are weird because it's really fucking bright. Some of these colors are getting washed out. And then some of these aren't. Like, look how crisp this art is. Ew. Let's just forget that Amy had a talking car at some point. That's not important. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 2, Sonic Game Gear, Sonic 2 Game Gear, with the same art, in that shitty goddamn paraglider, Sonic Spinball, Sonic Drift, you can barely see Fang back there getting clobbered. Tails Sky Patrol with those weird ass Disney designs. This was the European Sonic 3 art. That's why it says Part 1, because Sonic 3 was Part 1 of Sonic 3. What was the Sonic Chaos or Sonic Labyrinth? I'm sorry, it was just Sonic the Screensaver. I'm gonna assume this was Sonic Chaos, and this was Sonic Labyrinth. And here's Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the actual art for it. It's good-ass art. Again, art we've already seen through Sonic Jam. Though, you know, for GameCube children, this is probably their first viewing of all this art. Which, this is very good art. Wait, is this Sonic's house? Sonic has a house? He has a mansion? The mailbox kind of implies it. Way cool. So this is a little weird because, hey, we don't get actual art of the secret characters in Sonic R, but their images will show up in the audio player. Tan, ta, ta, tan. So, Sonic, I'm not taking that baton. I'm just gonna embarrass myself. I like this remix. We saw a lot of this in Sonic Jam, so... Next thing you know, we're going to be getting that art of Knuckles laughing at Sonic and Tails in the fountain. Again, what is with this fucking line? What happened with their scan? It stops like halfway through. I don't like this remix either.
Living in the city.
Oh, yeah, there's Knuckles.
You know you have to survive. You got to keep that dream alive. Where everything is free. Can't you see?
Oh god, the Pico, the Sega Pico. I don't think I like this remix either. It's like Living in the City if it was played by a street band. That's the last left. Ah, we found it. There he's laughing at them in the fountain. Oh my god, Knuckles Chaotix art. Are you kidding me? I don't even have all this art yet. Play 140. Oh my god. These were the ones where it was like, play 140 hours of the game. 140 minutes of the Game Gear games. Which, no thank you. Man, it would have really been good if they had included. The music sounds like it's off key from the lyrics. If only they had included Knuckles Chaotix. It would have been nice to have that obscure title in here, huh? Change this music. God damn it. Is there any good remixes in here? This one? These are just screenshots of Sonic Adventure. And these aren't even Sonic Adventure screenshots. They're Sonic Adventure DX screenshots. The one with the bad models. That don't fit the environments they're in. Gamma's weird white eyes. Adventure 2. I think these are from the actual. No, these are from the GameCube version. Sonic Heroes, all right. They've taken a screenshot of every 4 seconds of the intro, I guess. Holy shit. Why? They were really proud of that opening cutscene. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, so all these are just screenshots of the cutscenes from Sonic Heroes. Holy shit. And hey, there's spoilers. Alright, here we go. Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Advance, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 2. Sega Showcase Illustration 2004. 2005, alright. This would have had to have been Sonic Advance 3. Yeah. And then there's a bunch of shit where it's like unlockable. You have to play this game every day, which bullshit. I remember playing this game every day. So where's my rewards? Let's go. This promotional trailer was created for Sonic Heroes, which was released in January 2004. Alright, hope everybody's excited for Sonic Heroes. Can't wait to play that someday.
A legend was born.
Oh my god, they got the movie trailer
On
guy.
January 7th, the legend returns. And this time, he's bringing reinforcements.
Here we go!
This is not the tone Sonic Heroes has. Slippery controls. Weird physics. Why? What is...
Tight. Sonic Heroes. Rated E for everyone.
And then they... Sonic the Hedgehog history trailer. We're getting another history trailer. Are we going through all the games? Oh, we definitely are not. Holy shit. Sonic 1! Sonic 2! Sonic 3! Sonic CD! Sonic the Fighters! Sonic Adventure! Sonic Adventure 2! Hey, we've skipped a few games here! Hold on! Wait a minute! If we followed this trailer's depiction of Sonic's history, this marathon would have been over forever ago. We skipped literally all the Game Gear games. It's just all the important ones. Only the ones that matter. And then I guess this is literally just the opening to Sonic Adventure. This is the opening from Sonic Adventure from the Dreamcast. Alright. I'm not opposed to watching the Sonic Adventure opening. Yeah. It's weird because Sonic Adventure DX existed at this point. Alright. What else we got? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. Well, I guess that's it. So yeah, the game selection, for the most part, Sonic the Fighter, Sonic CD, and Sonic R are great. Again, all these Game Gear games are available through stuff like Sonic Adventure. Sure, you get Vector Man and Vector Man 2, but this was supposed to be a Sonic collection. I don't know why they... It really feels like they padded this out. We did point this out way back, but originally they were supposed to have Sega Sonic the Hedgehog on here, that arcade game with the trackball that introduced Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel. But emulating that without the trackball was too hard. Which now we just have a weird selection of games. So, honestly, I think the selection of games is a little lacking, but for the most part, the museum, I think, is a little better than the Sonic Mega Collections extras. Like, with that, we got the Archie comics, but everything else was very lacking. Here, it's like we got a lot of rare art, I guess? But unfortunately, we already saw through Sonic Jam, so we weren't too surprised. Yeah, I guess that's it. Can't believe we blew, what, an hour and 40 minutes on just Sonic Mega Collection? Those Archie comics, man. There is one more Sonic Collection game that we're not going to cover, which was Sonic Classic Collection. It essentially was just Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and Sonic and Knuckles on the DS, and it was actually a very decent emulation of them. Like, we're gonna cover at some point probably the worst Sonic handheld game with Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Boy Advance, but this was a very good, I guess, what's the word? It's a very good alternative if you wanted Sonic the Hedgehog on mobile, because for a while wasn't a lot. And yeah, these collections would kind of become moot because Sonic 2, all those classic Sonic games kind of became they kind of got put on everything, so it kind of became very easy to get those games. So there is another game that we're not going to cover, which is the Sonic Origins collection, because we're going to cover that way later in this marathon, because it has some stuff that honestly I do want to look at. So yeah, I do really wish they would re-release Sonic R at least on something, because I like Sonic R, even though you can 100% it in like an hour. I like it. I like the music, I guess, but whatever. So other than that, next week we'll be starting Shadow the Hedgehog. We're going to be playing that for a while because there's a lot of endings we need to get on that. So hope you like that game, because we're going to be with it for a while. So for the foreseeable future, it's going to be Final Fantasy 14 on Wednesdays, Tunic on Thursdays, and Shadow the Hedgehog on Saturdays. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I guess we'll be back on Wednesday with Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, we'll see everybody then.